Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Preppers Weekly Prepper Pantry Haul. This is Lee, the Cold War Prepper, and today, this is for the week ending Saturday, January 11th, 2025. So it looks like I just got an email from ICOM in Japan and said that my radio should be arriving before 10 p.m. tomorrow. Oh man, am I happy about that. I still need to get a power supply for it, and I'll need to get an antenna for the backyard. But we should be on HF here within a week or two. So really happy about that. So let's take a look at what we've got so far this week. Got another power cord, and that's for the power supply for the HF radio. That'll also allow me to hook in my VHF, UHF, ham radio, and my GMRS radio, and my FRS radio. So I can plug all my radios into this. None of them consume anywhere close to the maximum wattage of the power strip. So very happy with that. A safety vest, some wooden wicks. I like the wooden wicks. They're a lot more versatile than the cloth wicks. Don't have to calculate the type of medium that's inside of the candle, whether it be soy or paraffin or beeswax. Don't have to calculate the diameter of the candle or anything like that. You can just put in one or two wooden sticks and you're good to go. We did get in our subscribe and save beef patties. They were delayed. They were out of stock, and so they finally shipped them and they arrived. I like the beef patties because these are pre-cooked, so they maintain their shape. And then you can also take those and once you rehydrate them, shape them into a meatloaf if you want to. In comparison with the ground beef that you get from most companies, which is pre-cooked, and so all you're doing is rehydrating cooked beef. So that's kind of difficult to form into a patty or a loaf or anything like that. Then we got in 2 cans of tomatoes, 1 can, of course, of dried ground beef from Thrive Life, 1 can of chicken. We're concentrating a lot more on chicken. It's a lot more liver friendly. And then we got some mozzarella cheese as well as some milk, a candle, and a can of 3-bean salad. I wasn't feeling too well, so did not do my normal HEB/Walmart prepper purchasing, and just kind of stayed in the house all weekend. There are 3 of us together, Earl and Andy and I, and we are all instructors for OCIA at the church. And so Andy is the ex-Navy SEAL, and then Earl is the ex-Navy submarine commander. And but I was saying that with my UV5R, I'm having problems. That if I don't hold it in a certain position, the antenna mount is such that it starts to wave, and then I lose contact, both receive and transmit. And they said that they had both purchased this, the TID Radio TD-H3, which is a 10-watt, 2-meter, 70 centimeter, which is basically VHF, UHF, just like the UV5R. So I got that. Now I just need to program it and charge it, and we should be good to go. Picked up some toothpicks. I found out I didn't have any toothpicks at all in my long-term storage. I had to get that taken care of. Another candle. Earl, from this group, gave us a book on being Catholic, and then Andy, the SEAL, is giving Greek classes. So this is the book for the combination, learning Greek as well as the New Testament in Greek, and so we'll be doing that. One of the ladies in OCIA that I've known for a couple years, she's a U.S. government high school teacher, and she helped me a lot with the when we did the Understanding U.S. Civics on Monday evenings last year. But she knew that I was using a Catholic Study Bible, New American Standard Version, the first edition, and so she bought me, just graciously, I guess for a Christmas present, the 3rd edition, which is the most recent. Now, I'm in a Bible study class on Thursday mornings and Friday mornings. And Friday mornings, we're working on Revelation. The Thursday morning group, we're going to start Revelation probably in February. And but this one, Friday morning, we spent 2 hours just on the footnotes and side notes of in Revelation 11, because that's how extensive the footnotes and side notes are in the study Bible. Now, I know there are some people out there who have some objections to it, but let's review some history. in 425 AD. Actually, it was in 382. I'm sorry, 382 AD at the Council of Rome. Under Pope Damasus I, the Bible was canonized. So the Catholic Church had the first Bible in 382 AD. It was the only Bible. And then in 393 AD, they had the first change to it, and they added a book called Revelation, or the Apocrypha. And so that stood until 1517. In 1517, Martin Luther left the church, and so he deleted 4 books out of the New Testament and 6 books out of the Old Testament. And then various things happened within the Protestants, and John Calvin, John Wesley, and the Church of England added back in all of the New Testament books that Martin Luther had taken out, and but they did not re-add the Old Testament books. So the Catholic Bible is 6 books longer than the Protestant Bibles. That's basically the only difference. And so the Protestant Bibles are short: Tobit, Judith, 1st and 2nd Maccabees, the Book of Wisdom, Sirach, and Baruch. That's 7 books. But other than that, they're identical. All of the original documents for the Protestant Bible are sitting in the Vatican in Rome. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Gosh, this fire is something else in Los Angeles. I heard 2 teens interviewed today, and they were talking about their dad was a prepper, and he bought a gas generator and a water pump, and then a fire suppression system, which was a tower with kind of like a sprinkler on top, as well as a fire hose. They emptied their swimming pool, but they saved their house, and then they emptied 3/4 of the swimming pool next door to save their neighbor's house. So, sometimes people, it helps to be prepared. So remember that we're all in this together, so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other, because togetherness is the key.